to discover an artist, but a different art and sort of a different way of going about things. As far as radio, on the label, we certainly have relied on all sorts of different kinds of radio, and everybody has sort of said the same thing. It's very much an artist-to-artist decision. Some artists, like Stars on 45, came here in AAA, and now are going to Hot AC, which is exciting. Other artists are college radio. You know, every artist has a fan base, and it's about reaching that fan base, much like Syncs. And so I think that's the second part of that question. I think that an audience of a television show can discover an artist or a band that they might not ever come across because maybe they don't listen to AAA radio, or maybe they don't listen to Hot AC, or maybe they don't listen to the radio at all. They listen to NPR, and it's all talk. And so I think shows on Mad Men, or shows like Mad Men, or shows like Grey's Anatomy, or Gossip Girl, fans are part of the discovery process because they love the show so much. And that's the other part of Sync that sort of gets lost in the music business discussion. It certainly doesn't get lost in the TV and film discussion. But fans react to those Twilight songs because those songs are playing behind characters and scenes of, scenes and art and characters that they connect to. And that connection, and especially if you experience that connection for the first time, perhaps you've heard that Bon Iver song, or you've heard the Bruno Mars song, if that song is debuted in connection with a film or television project, it's forever linked in the audience's mind. And I think that's something that doesn't get brought up enough, that those big moments are part of a larger thing than just hearing the music. They are tied to the visual.
No, that's it. And I just want to say something that Alex has been a big part of, which is connecting. You hear the song, but also find out who it is. Before we had Shazam, whatever it's called. It's like you hear a song in the show and you're like, well, what was that? And 10, 15 years ago, you never really figured out who it was unless you could guess it. But through Grey's and Gossip Girl, a lot of Alex's shows, you can go on the website and find every song in every episode. And I think that was sort of a turning point. Well, I don't know, 7, 8 years ago.
OC was the first time I did it. We had a website that was devoted to every moment, and then of course all the other shows did it at the same time too, not just the OC.
But that was a turning point because then all of a sudden you could connect the dots. You can't get a Chiron, you can't get an ad card at the end sometimes, but if you have 10 seconds in a show, Alex's shows would have it. You go up and look it up, and that was a massive thing. I think that then started connecting the dots for getting placements.
All right, we have 15 minutes left, so questions, I hope. Scott Daniels, let's hear it for